Good morning. It's Friday morning, 42 degrees at 7 a.m. We're still not in summer yet, so which is kind of nice. Jim is over there doing the waters for the chickens, and you're going to watch him walk right up through the arch. That is the way to the well house where the water is. And I think we need to pull that hose back out and get it so it's usable. Let me help him with that. I want you to notice what Jim is using to water. Somebody asked us, what are you going to do between the time you put the water system in and this? He has this metal pipe, and he's been using it for years, and it's just got a little clamp on the end of the hose. I'll show it to you so you can see what it is, but you can see how he can get into every little place that he wants to.
Cranny.
So this is what's on it. He's just got those, and it's just a little metal pipe.
On an old hose.
On an old hose. Oh yeah, you've got this old hose connected here to our new hose. So one of the things that this has done for us before is when we are not able to dig a hole because the ground is too hard, if you just take that and put it into the ground, it just makes a hole right through the ground. Of course, not through rocks, but right through the ground.
It doesn't move the rocks, but it moves all the loose soil.
It does move all.
Left is rock.
Yeah. And it works really well, because then if you had a place where you couldn't get a T-post in, then you go and drill down that, and that's a good way for seniors to do stuff that is not labor intensive whatsoever. And so I have no, just a sec, I'm on hose duty here. I have no idea where he got it, but it's just a pipe, a really light pipe. And yeah, just connect it and there you go. No digging like that. It's just, but it works really well if you need to dig some holes straight down and then put your T-post in after that. See, there's our senior tip. Look at this beautiful garlic and cilantro. My goodness. I need to make something amazing. I know that cilantro is also another spice when it goes to seed. Remind me of what that is and how I take care of that. So how do I dry the cilantro? I know you can buy it dry, so I know it can dry. And I just have never had such a beautiful crop of it, and thank you to the family that was here before for putting it in, because it's just beautiful, and it's mixed in with all of our wild garlic. Wild garlics grow all over here, and you can pick them up along the street, and so they planted them in here. And anyway, we're going to go pick up rocks. I know. It's a job you can do. But if you can tell me about the cilantro, I'd appreciate it.
I'm going to weed eat this before I mow.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And just be really careful that they don't shoot up at you.
What's that?
Be careful that they don't shoot up at you.
Well, I'll protect myself. For sure.
I would like to show you one of the gifts that my sweet husband got me for Mother's Day.
Got you?
Made me.
Made.
Made me. So, y'all know that I need to stay away from the ticks and the chiggers. And we haven't had any yet, by the way. I mean, I'm sure they're out there. I haven't seen any. But I want to show you what he's made me. So, this is my... So I walk down these stairs, and he has put ground cover and put it in with all of the staples. And this is where I can walk all the way out to hang up my clothes. And we had a rug that we didn't want to use, and so it is underneath here so that I can just be on it. We tried some of the other like billboard stuff and it just pooled the water. So that, hi sweetie, that is what my sweetie put together for me for a gift, and I love it. Gifts don't have to cost. I mean, we had it, so
We had it.
that was good. Now, do you remember what I said yesterday about hair, lawn mowing, and dishes? We spent 2 hours mowing. I was on the push mower, you know, the gas push mower, and he was on the riding mower. And it looks amazing right now. But I had a viewer ask me why we put our garden right outside of our door. If we have the opportunity over the years, we will take a lot of this grass out so that we do not have to mow it all. I mean, there's of course some that we're going to keep in, but gardens are easier on the body after they're fixed than mowing lawns.
The longer range plan for this garden that's right outside the door is that it's going to have raised beds. They're going to be high enough that with, you know, good soil that they can grow anything that we really want to grow in there. But there's plenty of space to grow a lot of the food that we're going to need.
And then we have what's called the driveway garden, and that's where today I planted 2 more rows of corn, so we have 4 rows of corn and all the potatoes planted over there. The onions still have to go in, and then pole beans will go up between the corn, like the Three Sisters, only I'm not doing the squash over there. But our yard looks amazing right now, and it's just, and he even weed-eated around the barn. The barn looks mostly. The barn looks so sweet, and we're just really at the end of a day, are we not?
Yes.
Now, this video, by the way, I'm Rhenda. I almost said I'm Jim.
It's been a long day for her.
I turned into Jim. We're both trying to get our homework in this evening. This is still Friday. This video will come out for tomorrow, and this is a review of what we've done for the week, so we may show a few things. I didn't get as much projects done as I wanted to. I may hurry and...
Do we ever?
Getting this yard caught up, if we do it once a week, it's not going to be nearly the work. I mean, seriously, the backyard was 1.5 feet tall, 18 inches. It was crazy.
It was scary.
I did walk back there, though, and I didn't find anything I didn't want to see. So, that's okay. Anyway, I'm going to try to work on the cupboard more. It's one of those dependency things. I have to paint it, and then I have to paint it blue. And then I have to paint the wall the color it's going to be before it can go up, because part of it will be showing behind the wall. So it's a little bit dependency, and I may just paint...
Part of the wall will be showing behind the cupboard.
What did I say?
Behind the wall.
Yeah.
Cupboard is not going to show behind the wall. But I think we got it.
Oh, I snorted. You need to take this.
It's been a long day for her. So the other project she wanted to have done is the cupboards. That's slipping into... It would be tomorrow, but I have a commitment in the morning, and...
But I can do a lot of the painting.
Yeah, she's going to have a lot of it done. So it may get done tomorrow. We'll see. We don't know. If
hey,
not,
I would like to show you one more thing. So Jim's going to bring the camera, and we're going to go in the house. I'm going to show you one more thing. As you know, walls are not straight in this house.
Probably not in most houses they aren't, but this house is worse.
So I'm going to show you an example of what happens when you put a baseboard up and it's not straight. So you can show them this, so you see the gap here. All right, so I want to show you what I did in the living room. See how nice this looks?
There was a large gap.
There was a very large gap.
I mean, there are places where it wasn't a gap, but there were places the gap was large.
Gapped. And I used a paintable, what's it called? Kind of caulking.
Yeah.
But it's paintable. And I put it in there, and I'm so happy I did because it just looks so amazing right there. And many of you may say, why are you doing that before you do this? It had to be filled in before I could paint this, because otherwise I would be painting that and then repainting that. And we're putting up our trim so that we can cover it with tape and then paint. Also, I don't even know if we showed them this. This was this week. Look, it's all painted. It's really, really pretty. I cried when I saw it. When it was done, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the way it should have always been. So this is where we extended this wall out, and we're still working on this. But this was not there. And so we made this be there, and this is where on this side we have put the spice rack, and this is where I have to paint this week because the cabinet will go up.
Yeah, the cabinet, now the cabinet is not going to come all the way to here. It's going to come close to it.
Once again, this is another gap that I will be filling in before we paint. Our project got delayed 2 or 3 or 4 weeks because our jointer went down, but I want to show you what I've been doing in here. And I have a video of it, and so I'm going to show you that we are changing the island that Ben Holler made for us. My next project involves the island that Ben Holler made for us when he was here 2 years ago. If you've watched our videos, you know that we had to take it apart to put it in our RV, and we used it there. And then we brought it back here in October in the storage room, and it's been sitting back in the back, and we brought it out here. So happy to have it, because my other cast iron that doesn't fit up there fits on here really well. But this is going to be involved in a project right now, so I am unloading it. So show them the island, what I've done right now. So you'll see that it's not brown anymore. I painted it white. It's taken all the boards off, and that's what we were planing down and putting them through the jointer when the jointer broke. We're making it so that it's like his table, so that they're flush, and they will be stained the same color as the cabinets are. And so it will be quite nice. We have an additional idea of something we want to do with this, but for now, that was another project that we did.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
BYE.
HEARTINESS. APP or ACH. Hardiness approach.
Oh. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, guys.
Bye.